Welcome to your latest 5-Minute Catalyst. I'm Dr. Bradford Cooper of the Catalyst Coaching Institute, and our desire with these bonus episodes is to provide you with some food for thought as we travel this journey together. Our full-length feature episodes of the podcast go live first thing every Wednesday morning, and you might also enjoy the YouTube coaching channel, which can literally be found at youtube.com/coaching channel. In the age of social media, we likely scan through more photos in a day than we used to see in months. But do these pictures mean anything anymore? Are we truly soaking in the valued memories and positive emotions they represent? At a time when many are struggling to find joy in the day-to-day grind, might it be worth adjusting our focus? One of my all-time favorite photos took place September 3rd, 2018. But not because of what we were wearing, how our hair looked, or the number of likes it received. Instead, it's what the photo represents. There were 8 of us together in Estes Park that night to get some ice cream at one of the local shops. The woman serving us asked if all 6 of the, and I'll use this in quotes, kids were part of our family. I laughed and responded, well, these 3, pointing to our kids, are part of the fam, and these 3, the other 3 with us, are, I guess, our potential fam. The moment those words came out of my mouth, I was mortified. What had I said? None of the kids were engaged, and our youngest hadn't even been dating his girlfriend that long. Terrible, terrible dad moment. Later, I even pulled our kids aside and apologized for my verbal stumble. They weren't fazed in the least. Ashley said she loved it. Danielle immediately created a Snapchat group for the 8 of us and literally called it Potential Fam so we could all communicate regularly. And a few weeks ago, when I was recalling my embarrassing moment with the group, Callie noted that it was that day when she knew she had been fully welcomed into the Cooper family. A few minutes after my verbal snafu, we were all walking around the lake, paused for a quick group selfie, and that picture went on to represent a turning point in our lives, a monument providing a glimpse into our future. 4 months after the picture was taken, Colby surprised Danielle with a Christmas proposal, and they were married this past Christmas. A year after Colby popped the question, Brian proposed to Ashley, and their wedding is now just weeks away. And a few days ago, our son Joshua proposed to that same incredible Callie, and she said yes. The picture capturing the potential fam will likely stand forever, at least for me, as our original family portrait. The day I stopped seeing the 8 of us as a group of people enjoying time together and started thinking we might just become much more. I bet you have a similar story. Maybe it has nothing to do with an embarrassing moment or a future family. Maybe it's a picture of your dog when she was a puppy, or a photo of your graduation, wedding, or big race you were a part of. Maybe it's a picture of your first car or first house, one of your parents, or your best friend. What memories does that singular photo bring? What perspective does it provide in the midst of something you may be going through right now? How much joy does that freeze frame of life bring to you in this moment as you pause to think back? Maybe it's been a while since you pulled that photo out. What if today, rather than scrolling through another 200 photos on our phones, we pulled out that one photo that means more? The one that changes us. The one that reminds us of our desire to be a better dad, husband, son, brother, friend, and more. What would happen if we occasionally stopped scanning the highlights and started soaking in a few positive memories? Thank you for joining us for this week's 5-Minute Catalyst. This week's feature episode is with a guest I've been trying to get on our show for almost 2 years. It's Morgan Housel, author of the new book, The Psychology of Money. Whether you're a seasoned investor or you're struggling to make ends meet, I can promise you will garner some great insights from our discussion. Over on the YouTube coaching channel, this week's pair of new videos couldn't be more different, as one digs into the journey through a new phase of life and the other provides marketing tips for those running their own coaching business. As always, please feel free to reach out to us, results@Catalyst Coaching Institute, with any questions, or access a multitude of resources at catalystcoachinginstitute.com anytime. This is Dr. Bradford Cooper of the Catalyst Coaching Institute signing out. I look forward to speaking with you soon later this week on the next episode of the Catalyst Health, Wellness, and Performance Coaching Podcast over on the new YouTube coaching channel.